Up on Instagram. We are doing a nail class now, and the technique that I am gonna teach today is tortoise shell. This is one of the techniques that I will demonstrate in beauty show, and I'm gonna show you that today. I'm gonna do a whole nail set using tortoise shell technique. Before I start, if you haven't joined yet, this is a group on WhatsApp that you can join for free, and anytime that I go on live, I go on to this group to alert everyone about the live stream. Also, and whenever I have like sales, I also post coupon onto this group. As well, at any time that I go into beauty show, I will text you the location just in case you are there, so you can take a screenshot of this WhatsApp group. Okay. Now, I'm gonna put on my website. Hi, Tara. Let me moderate you. Add as moderators. Confirm. Okay. Now, I'm going to type in my website. My website is www.tinovo.shop. I'm going to pin it right in the bottom. And let's get started. So, for tortoise shell technique, your first layer that you require is silver chrome. So the ingredient that I'm going to use is shadow and silver chrome. I'm going to have to take my silver chrome out, my solid chrome. And I'm going to take out shadow. Okay, this is shadow. I am going to work on the pinky first. Actually, the thumb too. Okay, so with shadows, I'm applying one thin coat on this surface. Hold on, let me tilt the camera this way. Okay. All right, one coat right onto the surface, on the entire nails. And the reason why you shadow, because shadow are like a chrome base, basically. You can apply chrome directly on shadow after it's clear. So that's why you shadow. Now, if you don't have shadow, then at home you can use a black gel polish to apply on your nails. But then you have to apply a layer of chrome base before you rub on your chrome. So it just saved me a layers. Here, 60 seconds in LED or UV light. And I will do the same thing on the thumbs.
Yay! So for TikTok people, it'll get a little better now. Tara's here to help.
Okay, now wipe it over the surface.
That was so smooth.
Mm-hmm.
We're doing tortoise shell.
Yes, I love this technique. Every year I do tortoise shell technique. I just love tortoise shell in general. I like tortoise shell jewelry, glasses. Apply all over the surface. Hear this? Okay, then I can just rub on chrome. Let's say I have chrome colors. I use a very small particle chrome, so it prevents shimmering. I don't like it when I ever apply chrome and it's so shiny, and when I put top coat on, it like shimmer on me. I don't like that. So that's why I use a small particle chrome. That way, I don't have any shimmers. Apply on the surface. I use, I have rainbow chrome on that shadow applicators. I need to clean that chrome out with the lint rollers. there. I have a little bit of rainbow chrome right on the surface. Now this is silver chrome. See a little rainbow chrome right here. Just make it pretty, I guess. Okay, now I am going to apply silver chrome on the thumb too.
It said that rainbow chrome wants to be this.
Want to be the star of the show. It's like, let me in, let me in. No, not yet. Okay, see, it's straight silver chrome. Just because the color of the tortoise shell, people will ask me, Tina, why don't you use gold? To me, the gold is too heavy. You know, it's like gold. And for the tortoise shell, I want to give it an illusion that it's see-through, it's sheer. So that's why I use silver, so it can look sheer-ish. Especially on, not on clear nail, but on like full cover nails. And it's silver. Never thought you the lint roller, I keep throwing them away. Oh, Amanda, I use lint roller, have saved my life on chrome application. Before I use the lint rollers, I will use one shadow applicators for one color. So silver have its own shadow applicators, gold have its own shadow applicator, bronze have its own shadow applicators. Yeah, I keep them all like organized. Yeah, it only lasts for like a day. And then when I do now, I don't really care about organization when it comes to shadow applicators. So let's just say that my shadow applicator are all over the place. I have like gazillion of shadow applicator for all the colors, and it's never stay organized at all. So now I only use one shadow applicator. After I'm done with that color, I can just clean off my shadow applicator and use another colors.
So did you cure the shadow for 60 seconds before applying the chrome?
Yes, all product cure for 60 seconds. All of Tinting product cure for 60 seconds. Then I need to take a surface that doesn't have any chrome on it at all. It's clean. And then I go over it just to remove any extra dust lay on it. Because sometimes if you don't do it thoroughly and there's extra dust that linger on the surface of the nail, what happens is when you apply top coat on all the extra dust, it will flowing up to the surface of the top coat, and it's going to make your chrome shimmery, and you don't want that. So that's why I have to pay more attention on eliminating all dust. That's why my surface can be flawless. It's not going to get in my way. I also need to clean up my table. 1, 2, clean it up, the surface here. Okay, done with silver chrome for now. Put it on the side.
Do you top coat before starting your artwork in case of a mistake to protect the chrome?
Yes. Yes, I do. Like if you have chrome and you need to draw like a picture on the chrome, yeah, I will top coat it. Now me, I no longer top coat it because I have been doing this for so long. I'm kind of like a daredevil. But if you first started out, if you feel insecure about it, you have to top coat it because you don't want to make mistake. You're not gonna be able to wipe it off. Can you pass me some waters?
Yes. You want warm water or cold?
Warm. And the next color I need is ambers.
And for those of you just joining us, we will be at Columbus, Ohio at the Premier Beauty Show on the 29th and 30th. Tina will be doing a meet and greet. Get a couple minutes and a good picture.
Okay. So amber gel is one of the color in all my shading gel that I have. The color I formulate for amber technique, for tortoise shells. I'm going to take this nail right here, and I'm going to take ambers and apply one coat on first. All over the nails. Yeah, because before last year I had to use a orange stained glass gel, and orange stained glass gel worked too. It just the color is it not quite like Total Shell. That's why I make amber. Amber is an orange oxide, and it's more natural. It's warm. It's like honey. The color of honey.
Is that why my mouth's watering?
No. Your mouth always watering. Okay.
It's beautiful.
Thank you. Hear this? Yes. It looked like gold. Okay. I know what you're thinking. It looked like gold, so why don't I just apply gold? Remember, gold is very heavy. It's like a solid gold. It don't have fluidity in it. It don't have sheerness in it. So that's why I pick silver and then I put amber on. It's more natural. It's more light. It's just a very unique shade that bring out the Total Shell. Hear this? Ginger Fabrique say you should do honey theme now. You know, I should. Now, I do bees before. I do honey bee theme before. But yeah, I should do a honey theme. Inspired by Alexander McQueen. Wear by Beyonce. Okay. Now, I need to take it out. And I need brown ink. No, black ink.
Black?
Yes, black ink. This is brown.
You know, you just...
Okay. Now, I'm going to take black ink. I'm going to shake it up.
My crown needs to move over.
No. And need a paper towel to put on the surface, just in case accident happen. Never can be too careful. Open my ink. Sponge it just to stir everything up. You're gonna apply a little spot, like a cheetah spot. At that 1, 2, 3, 4. I always count it. I just don't know why. I don't know why I keep counting it. Okay. Now, you're gonna go over it again. Okay. You wanna be like a cow print this time. So you already have a spot right here. You're gonna go over it and just make it to what it splotchy.
Bless you.
Thank you. Okay, another one here. Another one here. One here. Okay. Oh, wait, look like so far. Can do it again. The reason why I don't do it all at once, because I want different layer, different splotch. Kind of marbly in a way. If I do it all at once, everything will still be wet and everything will blend to each other. Where this, it doesn't quite blend to each other. It kind of overlap each other. That's the effect that you want. Let's do the same on this pinky. Okay, first you start out with a spot. If you keep going, then everything will be one big splotch. That's why I do a little splotch first.
A little here, a little there.
A little here, a little there. And then I come back. And I add in another one. Here, here. That's why it kind of splotchy, kind of splendy a little bit, kind of a little bit marbly. That's the beauty of the Total Shell layer. And trust me, I spent an hour looking at Total Shell patterns, and it's very unique. That's why it's to this day there's still people that do Total Shell and it still look funny, you know, because it's layer. It's not like it's not just made up of one layer. It's multi-layer, so it's very different and tricky.
How Total Shell really is.
Yeah, Total Shell is multi-layers. Now, I need acetone. I already have it. And I need oval brush. We're not doing marble. That's black or brown ink. That's black ink. Black ink right here. I use my black ink. And remember, you might be able to get by with alcohol ink, but I never a big fan of alcohol ink. Like when I use alcohol ink, I was disgusted just because it's so weak. I always like ink that have dye in it and pigment at the same time. It's like a hybrid. It's stronger and it's very cold to calligraphy ink. Hi, Cindy.
Hi.
What time are you thinking about today?
After 4:30.
After 4:30? Okay. When I'm done, I will text you. Maybe 5 or 6. Okay.
Might be better, but
Okay, 5.
I have a question for you.
Okay, now I'm gonna take oval brush and don't just dip it in and use it. That's too much. That's too much acetone. Dip it in and then swipe it over the edge. Now you're gonna go in. I'm gonna try my best to explain what I do here. I'm not trying to marble it. You see all these blocks right here surrounded it is very wavy and solid. You don't want that. You want it to be more elusive, more blendy in a certain part and then harsh on a certain part. So let's move into this part right here and let's remove this out. Lightly brush to it. Okay. Okay, so now this part is blendy. This part is not. And then just go inside here and remove a little bit too. See that? Now, this is like a little harsh here, a little blend here. That's the beauty of Total Shell. You're going to do that to all of it. See, all around here is harsh edge. You want a little more blendier, like this. See a little blendy here. Okay, up here, a little bit blendy right about here. And that's it. See? Beautiful. Here too. In here is already kind of like pretty looking. You're gonna go in here and you're gonna lightly, not very hard, wipe away. Now, if you have too much acetone, what happens? It's gonna drip all over and it's just gonna make everything blend out. You don't want that. You just want a little bit of acetone on your brush so you can just brush it and make it fade away. Let me zoom in on Instagram so you can see. Okay, you see this part right here? I'm gonna touch my brush right in here. And see that? It's already beautiful. Now be careful, not too much acetone. You're gonna go ahead and blend it out just a little bit. There. And leave this part sharp. See? That's the beauty of the Total Shell. Up here, it's harsh, leave it. Down here, you're gonna finesse a little more on this edge. There, let it go. See that? That look like the amber is laying on top of the black, and then part of the black is laying on top of the amber. That's the beauty of it. Is it to blend it evenly? No, not to blend it evenly. There have to be, like, if I blend it evenly, I will blend all around the edge. You don't want that. Okay, you want to use your eye to look at it, and you see this little blob right here, unattractive. So what I'm doing is I'm taking an oval brush and I blend this part out. So now it looks sharp right here, blend right here. Almost like smoky in a way. Okay, down here, same thing. See, you have all harsh edge. You just need a couple. You don't need them all to be harsh. Like blend in this part. Just from the inside. There. That's it. This part right here. Blend just a little bit. See? Now, when you look at this, it's tricky. It's blend and harsh in certain place, blend in certain place. That is a trick to Total Shell. People either do them all splotchy, which look very cheap for Total Shell. It doesn't look like Total Shell. It just look like giraffe print. You know, it look cheap. And then if you make it like too marbly, too blendy, then it just look like marble. It doesn't look like Total Shell. So there is a happy spot in between. That's it. I should look at enough total shell that I understand the pattern is smoky. Okay? Look at that. Compared to this. Do you see the difference? This is like splotchy all the way. Look at this black right here. It's all the way splotchy. What this is like landy, harsh. It's kind of like a peekaboo almost. This one is like, everything is splotchy. So we have to finesse this nail so it can look like these nails. Okay. You see this big blob right here? Don't allow that to happen. Take some acetone and go in here and remove a little bit. Now it already look interesting. Okay. See that? It already look interesting. The edge is still a little undesirable. So let's go to about right here and just remove this spot. Not on the left, not on the right, just right here in the middle. You see that? There you go. Down here, look at this angle. Right? Undesirable. You're going to go in and you're going to just remove just a little bit. There. Look at that now compared to what it looked like before. See that? Down here, this ugly duckling needs to be beautiful. So, going in, removing a little part of it. There. See? Already beautiful. Go on to the bottom. Oh, look at that. Unacceptable. Now, take an oval brush and remove a little bit of it. There you go. There. Remember, you don't want a lot of acetone on your brush. Okay, down here, this edge, too sharp. I'm going to take this, I'm going to blend this out just a little bit. See, I'm going to leave this part. If I blend the whole thing out, it's just going to look, you're going to look like blurry and you couldn't find any detail. You still need a little detail. Just not, you don't want them all to be blotchy. You want contrast. See? Beautiful. Again, down here. See, that's a big blob. You go right in the middle and you remove a little bit out. Just get a head start. There you go. Now, it's right here. Remove a little bit out. There. Maybe a little bit more. There you go. So it looks layers. That one doesn't look layers. Okay. The next step is burn gels. Gonna take out my burn gel. Yes. No. Burn. Yeah. Okay. This is burn gel. Okay. I use it for burn paper effect. And I use it to create vintage look. Zoom out. Hi, yeah, by Ply.
It's nice meeting you in person in San Antonio. Thank you.
Nice to meet you. I have so much fun in San Antonio. Still, see, day and night between this and this. But so far, so good. To some people, this is a total shell. They're happy with this. To some people, okay. And I'm going to use burn. Another one of my shade I created specifically for burn effect.
Do you sell the stained glass in bundles?
Yes, I sell the stained glass in bundle. I also sell the shading gel in bundle too. Shading gel is just like stained glass. It's just a color I created very particular. Like in stained glass, I have stained glass gel number 12, which is also a brown. It just doesn't have an oxide look like the burn. It's more like a reddish brown. See, perfect color for fall. I'm going to go on the black. Like this part, if you don't want to cover it, then you just cover the black only. In between that, see, in here, going in between that. So even more layer, basically.
Which stain is best for shading the portraits?
Shade. shade, or blush. If the character is girly and feminine, you use blush or use shade. And then feel free to use sheer black in between for a part that are too deep. You can use sheer black to shade also. But shade is a natural look for a portrait. Then I need my ombre brush.
So someone with TikTok was asking about a spooky
Okay, I'm gonna
purple
fade
on
it out.
black. The only two I can think of is this.
Poison tone.
Poison Thorns. And a little bit of this.
Oh, Kuromi.
Unless spooky is something I'm not familiar with, like
Okay.
theme.
Blend it out. You just work on the edge. When I say blend, don't just go over the whole colors. Just find edges and you just blend the edges out. See the difference? See that? Now this look more interesting than this. The more interesting it look, the more money you will make. If it look easy, then everyone can do it. If it look interesting, then depend on if you have your if your competitor also learn from Tinovo, then you're gonna have an actual competition. But if in your town, if you're the only person learn from Tinovo, then you're gonna know the trick to the layers. And if they bring it somewhere else, they're not gonna know all the layer trick to it. So now your price can be more than the rest, as long as it stay unique. Okay, apply a little burn right here, right on the black. Just a little bit here and there. Not cover all of the black. Just going in between the black and the amber background to make like a layer vibe to it. Then you find edges and you just blend the edges out so it's softer, more blendy look than splotchy. Okay. Actually, this is a field that people favorite. Cause it's just not involve any drawing, and a lot of people working in salon this. They love it because sometimes people just don't have time to draw, but they also want to make a lot of money through art, and that is when layer technique are very important. Because this design right here, a person doesn't need skill. They only need to understand the layers and what color to use. Now I'm gonna put on another layer of emboss. Take this, down. Okay, now going on all the way. Then I go ahead and top coat it. So that is my layer of tortoise shell. And then on the ring fingers, I want to make a tips. So it will be a little different.
Well, I just made it all come together all at once. So Jesse on TikTok was asking if there's any way to purchase the sets. So Tino doesn't sell his sets, they're for teaching purposes only.
Hear this.
But there is a list of Tino approved artists that have been vigorously studying under him for a good almost 2 years now, and their work is almost equal.
Yes. La, la, la. Okay. Now, same thing here. Apply on the entire nails. Hear this. Get this finger right here. Okay, Beige Nude is the colors. Where's my Beige Nude? Can you get my Beige Nude right here? Yeah.
Here.
Okay, I'm gonna use Beige Nude on the ring fingers. I want an invert V tips made out of tortoise shell on the ring fingers, and the nail bed is nude. Take this out. Apply Beige Nude on the entire ring fingers. Cover everything.
Just a quick little shout out to Tara. She is what we call our multi-moderator. She's doing a 2-for-1.
Hear this? Okay. Okay, now another coat of Beige Nude. And okay, so I'm gonna put the tortoise shell on. Obviously, chrome gonna be in it. So I gotta somehow make this Beige Nude chrome free after I apply on the design number layer nude. So habit will require me to apply another 10 layers, and then I will use Teflon Matte next to make it chrome free.
Oh.
That's my plan so far. Okay, so Beige Nude, just like a light layer. I mean, it's already look perfect, but like if you do nail on your acrylic or just natural nail, just pedicure, manicure, you only need to apply 1 layer. But sometimes when I take picture and sunlight is peeking through on the side, so because this nail is crystal clear, so habit is applying 1 more layers, just precaution, so sunlight doesn't project through my nails when I take picture. Cause I take picture out in the sun.
Yeah. Remember those days.
Sunlight is a natural diffuser. It allows you to hide glare very efficiently. Okay, that's it through. Just because I don't want to cover the entire nail tip. Because what's going on down here is going to be tortoise shell. So I don't need to make my tip thick. Hear this? Okay. Now, next step is Teflon Matte. Do you remember? First, I put on shadow. Then I put on silver chrome. So chrome is involved. That's why I need Teflon Matte. Can you hand me Teflon Matte? Going over. Yeah.
Shiny. Never
Thank
mind.
you.
Hey, look at me all.
I know. Dustin doing a great.
Over here
Woo!
those
It's like a whole. It's like a whole team.
Hurting people's feelings over here.
It's like an entire team. Hi, Linz. Hi, Isa. Ooh. Okay, shadow on here. Okay, take Teflon Matte and stir it up inside. Okay. Now take this out. Okay, Beige Nude. Take Teflon Matte, apply on Beige Nude.
And for the people watching on TikTok, if we miss any of your questions, feel free to DM us later on.
Now, what this Teflon Matte do is it's going to make the surface chrome free. And a lot of people at show, right after I say apply Teflon Matte, they will repeat. They repeat the question. Oh, so make it chrome free, you apply matte? No. You apply Teflon Matte. Here this, cause I have 2 kind of matte. Can you get me the matted? This matted is more common than Teflon Matte. This matted is entirely opposite than Teflon Matte. Matted absorb pigment, so it take color in. Color stick to it. And I write down here, stick to pigment, so you remember. Teflon Matte is repel. It doesn't stick. It's non-stick, so it's opposite. Teflon Matte is non-sticky to chrome powders. I write it down here. So these two matte are completely opposite, just so you know. And this matte I use at finish very often. I love to use matted finish. It's velvet. Okay, I'm gonna wait for it to dry. My next step, let me go ahead and put some silver chrome on so you can see the power of Teflon Matte. Silver chrome. And voila, see that? Doesn't stick at all. Where's my fluffy brush? Can you see these dust right here? If you put chrome on matted, that's what's gonna happen. Is the dust gonna stuck on the matted. It's just impossible to get it everything up to be nice and clean. Now the Teflon Matte completely clean. It's repel everything going on it.
Do you have to wipe off after curing before putting chrome powder on?
No, not at all.
Not at all.
Yeah, if you have to wipe anything up, that material doesn't make to repel chrome. It's just sometimes people get lucky and chrome doesn't stick on certain part, but then the little bit still gonna be left. You don't want that. You want it to be completely repelled. So now you can paint and design with ease. You don't have to worry anymore. I have to outline my invert V shape first before I put on shadow. So I'm gonna get on black art gel. That's my black art gel. I'm not gonna use one stroke liner because one stroke liner stick to pigment. I'm gonna use art gel because art gel is friendly with chrome. I'm gonna take out 10 millimeters painting brush. I'm gonna clean. Remember, I lean the body against with the surface of the dish, and I'm just twirling it. See, I don't jab it in. Just remember that. It's gonna make the end of your brush curl up, and you don't want that. Okay, now take out a little matted. Apply on the palette. Twirl it in. Then going down. After this live, I have to stop for a little bit to meet up with Cindy, and then I go back on right after I'm finished with Cindy.
And Nails by Julie, if you DM us later on, I will give you the number of the lady who helps with any confusion.
Yes. With the website, Kyla would be great. Okay, now I'm going to take this and let me think about this. Okay.
And I think your problem is you should just put shade gel, not shading.
Yeah, shade gel.
SHADE.
Yeah, shading gel is a category. It's not an item. Shading gel is a category. With category, you just go on Tinting shop and then you just scroll down until you see shading gel category. But if you search about specific item, you just type in shade. 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 Okay? The reason why I painted this line, because shadow is a gel polish, and I don't want to take gel polish and draw a line here. It's not good. It's not good at all to take polish and try to do line. I have some polish that are very good for line, like pigment base or jet black. It's good for line, but still, it's not in my habit to use polish for line because it's unpredictable. It's completely cell level. It's liquidy. It's just dangerous to me. I need my edge to be nice and sharp. Now I can go ahead and color in with shadow.
Yeah, Julie, I wouldn't look under new arrivals for this year. Just DM us later and we'll set you straight.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, searching for shade only bring up crystal
She
gel?
had 3 people answer in 2 different ways and it made it a little confusing for her.
Oh, okay. Okay, now I'm going to take this and I'm going to use a coloring brush to take on shadows. Coloring brush right here. And then clean this a little bit. Okay. Then let's color this in with shadow. Now, I use a coloring brush for tiny tricky area like this, but when I go down to here, to about right here, that's when I can use the brush on the polished bottles. Go ahead and put this in. Okay. Then shadow, taking the brush and stroke it all the way down. Okay. All the way down. I'm gonna stroke it thin because I only need this for chrome, so I don't need this to be opaque. Just very thin layer here. Okay, we're gonna chrome everything after. So we're done with shadow. Now we need silver chrome to chrome that part. That's why we apply Teflon Matte first. Because you don't want chrome to stick onto your nude. That would be very frustrating. Take out silver chrome.
Put in all that work and then bam.
Well, back in the day, I have to clean, I have to buff, I have to do all kind of hard work to repel chrome. That's why now just lay up Teflon Matte on, and you can just design whatever you want on, then you drop chrome on. Easy peasy.
So once again, Julie, just DM us later, and I will give you the link for the lady who works for us and is in charge of all that stuff.
And she might not be able to find shade because we sold out.
That might be it too.
Yeah. Because blush is already sold out, I assume. We sold out at show. It must be sold out home too. Okay. Now go ahead and wrap it in. Make it all solid. Okay. Wrap it in.
Have you ever used crackle gel polish?
Yes, back in the old day, you crackle gels. I love it, actually. Actually, I don't want to use gel polish anymore. And then there's a new type that are gel beige. I want to develop it so it's no wipe. Okay, see that? The background is completely clean. Oh, Lana say shade is on there. Okay, then she should have problem searching for it. On the website, there's also a phone number too. For the people that take care of the website, they know all the items that we have in our factory. Okay, so now we need to take amber gels, apply on. Okay, this is tricky. You see this point right here? Don't take the polish brush and apply it on. You just put it out on a palette like this. and then you use the curling brush. Lana say the shade is still on the website.
Yeah, I just went out there and looked, and it's there.
Okay.
So once again, you just DM us later on, and I will give you the phone number of the lady who can help you instead of confuse you.
Help you navigate to it. Okay.
When will the pigment palette be back in stock?
Oh, that will be in 3 weeks. I know you've been waiting for it. I've been waiting for it. That black pigment is just my absolute favorite. Ugh. And the white pigment in it too is my absolute favorite. It will be available in 3 weeks. Okay, then I just use the brush bottle going on. Check it out. Hear this?
Thanks, Tanya. And Tara.
Okay, now we have silver chrome and we put on amber colors. Now we need black ink. Where's my black ink? Okay, shake it off.
Shake it up. Shake it up.
Put that paper towel underneath because you don't want any mess. Oh, the nail artist say, Amanda say, you have to use shadow in replace for the black pigment. You know, it's work too. It's just that when it comes to blending, I just love using pigment. It's so easy. Okay. 3 more weeks. Couldn't arrive sooner. Okay. Now, put it here. Put it here. Just a blot. That's it. Just start out with a little blot like this. Maybe another one right here. Okay, then you can come back to it. Because if you do it all at once, remember, it's going to be one big blob. It's not going to give you this smoky, trippy, marbly look. Okay? You have to go back. You have to wait for it to dry. So I jumping back and forth. So now it looks slightly marbly. Still blotchy, but slightly marbly. And going back. Tanya says she have pigment withdrawal. I always have pigment withdrawal.
The ink doesn't ruin the chrome?
No.
Oh.
No, because you know why?
Why? You don't.
You guys, have you guys even watched me? Why did the ink doesn't ruin the chrome? Tanya, Linz.
Tara, not Tara.
Come on, you guys. Why is the ink doesn't ruin the chrome? Answer me. The ink's supposed to ruin the chrome. All ink ruin the chrome. So why doesn't ink doesn't ruin the chrome? Because
It's a hybrid.
it is not chrome.
Oh.
I put silver chrome on and then I put amber gel on.
Oh.
So the ink is on the amber gel. It's not on the chrome. Layers. The more you remember the layer, the more powerful you become. Come on, you guys. You've been watching.
Well, let me just say this. Over here on TikTok, we had like 7 correct answers. I don't even know what people over here on IG are doing.
Okay.
Gosh.
I literally put the amber gel on before I put the ink on. Okay, now.
And then Tara's making fun of me because I've been enunciating the R. You know, I'm trying to break myself from saying Tara.
To me, it's natural. I'm just very good with
Good
language.
job, TikTokers.
Okay, now I take my oval brush because normally I would use a fishtail brush for marble, but I'm not doing the marble. I'm just take my oval brush, I swipe it on the edge, and you see this is a blob. You don't want a blob. You want it to look like this, layers. You want it to look beautiful. So take this blob. You want to fade out the edge, but not on the entire blob. You don't want to fade out everything. Then it's going to look like low. It'll look too blendy. You don't want it to, yeah. You still want it to look splotchy, but layery. Like this. I'm going to pick this spot right here. I'm going to go ahead and lightly blend it out. There you go.
Tino just making words up.
Yeah. Like down here. You see this? That's why you don't need a lot of acetone, because then it's going to drip all over and it's going to bleed everything out. Just a light amount. You reach down here and you blend this edge out. That's it. So now this edge are sharp. This little edge are blend. So now it's no longer look like a blob. It look beautiful now. You're going to do that with all of the splotchy right here. You're going to make it all beautiful. Okay, a little bit on this.
Doing great, doing great.
See? Now it look interesting.
Interesting.
At beauty show, there's a person at the total shell set.
Right.
Nothing. Okay, now I'm going to use a burn gel. I'm going to use a burn gel to add more layer to it, to add depth into it. So with burn gel, I'm going to apply on the black right here. Just a little splotch. Little spot right here. Little spot right here. Okay. Then I need to take my, actually a little more splotch right on the tips of this French. There, that's what I like. Yes. It looked like a piece of total shell just cut out and apply right on the nails. Okay.
There we go.
Now with my ombre brush.
If trusting the process was a person, sweet.
Like that. See that? Just like that. Yeah, when you work with layer, you need knowledge on layer, because the first layer is just a part of the design. It's not the whole design.
What color are you using?
I'm using burned.
Burned.
Yeah, that's another color of the shading gel collection. This burned. And I put on sheer gel, so you know that it's sheer. Okay. Now, before I cure, let's take an oval brush and let's clean this. Clean this out. Clean this out. Cure.
So nails and wine, I would say go ahead and try that.
Okay, now close the borders.
We do encourage people to struggle first.
Oh, on product. Struggle on product. I did it for 15 years. All the trial and error. Oh, I mix and match. So I'm so thankful for my chemist now. He just make my dream come true when it comes to formula, when it comes to colors, when it comes to shade. Like last year I don't have the amber gel. I have to deal with this orange stained glass gels, and it just grows.
Gross.
Now, last year I have to put up with it, so I like, oh, it's nice. Yeah, it's very nice. But now I like, never again.
Never.
That orange is so artificial. When I put on my black,
Looks like a Oompa Loompa.
no, when I put on my black, it's make my look ashy. You know what I mean? It make it ashy. Grab me that orange stained glass gel all the way on the shelf, right there.
Here? Here.
Yes. Number 3 is orange. Last year, I have to deal with this crap right here. Let me show you right now so you can see the difference. I mean, nut. This orange. Do you see what's going on here? Do you see this?
Oh, did you just ruin the...
No, I'm not. I can wipe it out. Last year, I have to deal with this crap. I have to be like, oh, it's so beautiful. Yeah, I get this work. Oh, I'm so glad that I don't have to deal with this crap anymore. Now, look at this, my tortoise shell, way better. See, people think that actually because amber and it looked like an orange, it's not an orange. I call it amber for a reason. Amber make everything sexy. Let's go ahead and wipe this out. This stained glass shell number 3 haunted my nightmare.
Haunted your nightmare.
Haunted my nail nightmare. Waking up in the middle of the night screaming.
Wow, that was what it was about.
Screaming number 3. Get out my life. Get out of my life. Now, let's use amber gels on here. So I'm going to take amber gel, apply all over the tips. Amber gel gives you color, but it doesn't dilute your shade. Whatever underneath, it keep it there. You give it nice, rich honey tone. Okay, let me take our little acetone and clean this part right down here. Make sure everything is pristine.
So this has actually been kind of fun doing both these lives at the same time. I appreciate how everyone has been nice and calm on TikTok, and so we can over the shoulder shoot the videos more. 'Cause the main thing is you just get to see what's happening in repetition.
Okay, so obviously that red crystal play a role in this. Purely experimentation, because usually I would go for gold. For some reason, I just like, you know what, I'm ready for red. So that's why I choose red crystal as a bedazzlement in this set, just to see if people like it or not. They're always going to be a total shell the next year.
I thought that was just going to be funky weird, but when you put them up there, once again, I was surprised and proved wrong.
Well, I searched for total shell on Google, and that even weirder combination like blue. You know, like blue and total shell and all that wild stuff. So like, you know what? Red. Love red. Okay. Now we have to figure out the layers. Back here is Teflon Matte. If you like Teflon Matte finish, go ahead and leave it. I like matte finish. So I will take matte. I will wipe it on the nail surface. You know what? This is what I always do. Let me show you an alternative. Just because I'm about to bedazzle this, so I'm going to show you an alternative way.
Oh. Okay.
I'm going to wipe up this mat. Okay, let's put on crystal first. Let's put my crystal on first. My nails.
While you're sitting there waiting, maybe you can take a small drink.
And I will use glue for this. Can you grab me a bottle of glue?
This one right here? Here you go.
Okay. I'm going to use Crystal Magic Glue. I'm going to clean my nail art palette. I'm done with all the colors.
Elle said I just did my first tortoise shell with you, and it turned out beautiful.
Nice.
Well, I mean, of course she's going to say that. Gosh.
Okay, this. I'm going to flip over and put glue on this, on the back of the palette.
soon as we're done, I'm going to have her send a picture.
Okay. I need my crystal katana. And let's go ahead and use light cyan color at our crystal. Light cyan is a true red. Okay, on here I need a big SS16 light cyan crystal. Make sure that I flip my cloth nail around just to see if everything is centered. Good, good. Okay. Follow up with, let's see, let me think about this. Follow up with SS7. Okay. And going down with a Raindrop, I would choose 1.8 millimeters and 10 millimeters. 1.8 width, and the length is 10 millimeter light cyan. Raindrop. Code number is 2304.
And just let everybody know, we will be taking a small hour to hour and a half break for a previous obligation, and then we will be getting back on, and it'll be an all-nighter.
An all-nighter.
We got, what, 6 more sets to do?
Yes.
6 more beautiful sets to do.
Ooh, I like how you put in beautiful before
Well,
you
they are
see it.
beautiful.
Yes. Okay. This is SS9. Reduce it to SS7. Reduce it to SS5. Same thing here. SS9. Reduce it to SS7. Reduce it to SS5. Okay. Then, wait for it to dry. We shall move on with our caviar beads.
Caviar beads. And what millimeter are you using?
I'm using smallest, 0.6 millimeters.
0.6.
0.6 millimeters.
0.6.
Now, when you work in your salon, feel free to use a slightly bigger size so you don't have to work as much. But
Bigger for less work.
bigger for less work, smaller for the more beautiful.
Also, if you spill your container, don't panic. These are magnetic, so you can just pick them up. It's a lot funner that way.
Yeah, you take a magnet and you just pick them up. My bead is not plastic, it's metal. So when you file the bead out, be careful. Don't let it split in your eye. I'm gonna use clear texture gel, because clear texture gels is non-cell level, so it will be more stable for your bead. It will stay still for you. Going down.
TikTok question, Tino, are you using this crystal glue because it's matte surface?
Yes. I'm using the crystal glue because it's on matte. And when it's on matte, it sticks better than when it's on shine. If your shine is not a soak-up shine, if your shine is a hot gel, then it's gonna have difficulty being on. That means you have to use more sealing. Now, normally, I will top coat and then I put stone on top. This special occasion, I use an alternative way. I still have to top coat these, the tip and all this. In the background, I want to put matted on because this is Teflon matte. I like matted finish. So what I do is I bedazzle first and then I top coat around it. This is my alternative way for you.
So, Instagram says, "Wow, TikTok, that was a great question. Thank you for asking."
Yes. I use glue whenever I can. I just glue more. Assuming you have a really good glue. I use Crystal Magic glue and I trust my Crystal Magic glue. So I use glue when I can. However, I use gel for bead. When I work with bead, in certain occasions I do use gel because certain occasion glue will not be practical for what you're doing. Like this step right here. Glue definitely not cutting it. And I need a slightly big bead right down here. I would choose a 0.8 millimeters. This wooden 0.8 millimeter bead right here. There. And then come back to my 0.6 millimeters.
Now, let me just throw this out there for everyone putting stuff in their carts. We are preparing for a show currently, and they have been wiping us out at these shows. So if you're putting it in your cart, it may not be there next week.
Yeah, this beauty show, Sacramento, is one of my biggest surprise. Because after 3 hours, in the first day, I never had this issue before. In the first day, after 3 hours,
That's a good issue.
they wipe out stained glass gel number 14. And I'm still want to demo it, you know, 'cause it's so sexy. I want to demo it, but it's out. So it's useless to demo it because people couldn't buy it. And then I see there's people grabbing 2 bottles. I keep my eye on them. I be like,
looking at them all dirty.
Why are you need 2 bottles? Why? And especially when it run low, like stained glass gel 14 is already sold out. They eyeing on the purple stained glass gel number 13. And there will be people that grabbing more than 1 bottle. It's like a subtle competition, I guess. So they don't want the other one to have it. And then finally, in San Antonio, it took us a whole day for stained glass gel number 14 to be gone. So on the second day, we're out of stained glass gel number 14, right? Well, Cindy found 2 bottles of stained glass gel number 14 still in stock. So she hold it out. She's like, there's 214 left. There is a couple that take both bottles. Oh, that's funny.
Abby said maybe they were buying it for their friends.
Maybe.
That's a polite thought, but I doubt it. I really.
But it's like I'm not complaining. It's just funny. I never.
Maria the Manicure says, "I met you at the show. I wish I would have bought more stuff."
Yeah, but you can buy it online now. Okay. Put it in. Okay. Almost there. See, an example of how your process can be very easy is that you can do this and you can chit-chat at the same time. You know, if you have to like really focus on, that means that it's not that easy. So that's why when it comes to bead, a lot of people can be very nervous when it comes to bead. But remember that it's just a brush use. It's just the use of gels just to make this process easy for you. So you don't struggle through this. Okay, I need to clean this area up a little bit. There's a little boo-boo right here. Make sure that everything look level. This side look a little longer, so I'm going to push it up just a bit. Make sure it's cohesive with the other side.
So let's say hi to Lee, which is Elle's brother, a.k.a. Lynn's.
Oh. 𝘾𝙧𝙧𝙧.
Well, last time.
Hi, Lee.
You make that beading look so easy.
It is easy. It's just a brush use. Imagine if your brush is like, okay, back in the day, I don't use a liner brush because to me, I like, it's weak. I couldn't poke it. So I use like a thick brush like this. But then I will kick my stone around. Like my bead, I will kick it around. It's impossible to make a nice, elegant line since your brush is too strong. So that's why I switched to a liner brush, and since it's weak, I can put it on exactly where I want it, and it doesn't kick the bead around because it's weaker. It absorbs impact when it's landed on the surface. So that's rule number 1. It's line brush for bead. Rule number 2 is if you take such a large amount of gel like this, yeah, you can pick up bead, but then you're gonna have trouble releasing it on the surface because it's so sticky. So you have to wipe it with a paper towel. So now like a tiny amount of gel on. So you can pick it up and then you can put it back onto the surface with ease. That's number 2. And then what gel you use matters. Back in the day, I used builder gel. I'm making a line like this within 3 seconds. This line is like drippy and it run all over the place. I have to like trying to finesse it back into shape, and that only worked for about a few more seconds before it's run again. It's irritating. So what gel are you matter? This is an experience that developed over time. The more I do it, the more I find out what works better. Okay, so clear texture gel, we are done with this. Now we top coat this. Yeah, Jason bead. I hate Jason bead. It just make me hate bead.
Yeah,
like,
once you start putting the magnet into play, then it becomes like an etch-a-sketch. It becomes a fun party.
I hate using bead before this. It's just hard for me, you know what I mean? Okay, I put matte on the palette. Matte. Now I use a coloring brush first.
Oh, now we're late.
Okay, taking matte and go on the surface and trying to make it meet all the edge right here. I use glue, so there's no really need to seal on this stone. I'm gonna go all the way down. Yeah, but right now, every time I use bead, I get excited. It just makes your life easier.
So we're going to be going through Illinois and what other state I say?
Indiana.
Indiana.
We gonna see Indiana Jones in there?
Probably. I'm
Probably.
sure he's waiting on us on the side of the road.
With a stringy do.
A stringy do.
Yeah, the string that he captured his enemy with a string.
Bullwhip.
The bullwhip.
It's a bullwhip.
Yeah.
Huh.
I wanted him to string me. I never used a whip before. Like an
You
actual.
sure about that?
No, not the sexy whip. Like a whip, like that can hurt people.
No, those do.
Yeah.
You don't use them right.
Not the sexy one.
It's all fun and games.
Not the one with the little tails on it. I used that before to tickle people. No, I never use like a whip that can be used as a weapon. I think you have to go take a class for it or something. Oh, like Catwoman.
You have to take it. Oh, wow.
Hear this. Like Catwoman.
Like
The one that Catwoman used.
No.
Lynn say that I'm a liar. I used whip before. Just not the Indiana Jones one. It's one of those cat tail. One of those with a little tutu at the end.
Cat 9 tails?
Yeah. Like
Tutu?
it like this. Like
What is it?
like this.
Like that? Okay. All right. That explains it all.
And I would like feather it on people's, but you know, I want to use an actual one. Okay, so I already matte these. Now I'm gonna shine these, and that's it. So black. I'm gonna put shine it onto the tips. Okay, now remember when I put matte on here, I also does matte on the bead. See this part right here of the tortoise shell is matte. Yeah, I do that. So I want to make sure that the bead is coated with top coat. Then I can go shine on. That's it. That's how you construct it. A tip.
Easy peasy.
This is my turtle shell set. Okay.
We will be getting off here for about an hour, hour and a half, and then we will be resuming for the rest of the night.
Yeah, you guys ready to have an all-nighter with me?
So take a little nap.
Brave yourself, girls. It's gonna be all night. I have 6 more sets to do.
6 more sets.
Brave yourself. But I'm gonna disappear in like hour and a half.
Hour and a half. And then after that, boom, all-nighter. And then you won't see us for a week.
Yeah, I have to do Cindy now, so I'm gonna go for an hour and a half.
Unless you hunt us down at Columbus, Ohio, where you can get pictures and autographs and a free Tino nail design nail.
Yes, I'm gonna design.
Signed.
I'm gonna design, and you got to keep it. You got to keep the nails. Oh, since it's Ohio, I have to tone down on my wardrobe. I don't want it to be too
outrageous?
shocking.
Oh, yeah, I better... Thanks, Blue Con. I better make sure I charge all the things up also.
Ohio might not be used to my flair.
You know, I think they are. That's where Jerry Springer came from.
That's where Jerry Springer
He
comes.
was
Oh,
the
Oh,
mayor of Cincinnati.
oh, I'm ready then.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, Ohio, here I come. I'm gonna wear feathers.
Where you go? Oh, I don't know about feather.
Since the day we have a cat, I wear less feather. The cat wouldn't leave it alone. It keep going to my closet and play with my feathers. I think it's fun.
Really been getting them.
Oh, you guys, look at this. Do you guys like it?
So, Thug Nasty, we have not had a chance to put the mystery
Ooh.
boxes together yet. And
Yeah.
I'm not exactly sure if we're going to get time before we head
Yeah,
out.
don't wait on the mystery box. If it come, it will come, but don't wait on it.
Right now, it's a full mystery. Cross-dress cat. What?
Yeah, don't wait. Oh, wait, I haven't top coat these now. Let's top coat this now before we
TLC.
shine it and top coat these nails.
Good night, Opie Chan. Thank you for joining us.
Good night, everyone.
And remember, all these will be saved on tinovo.shop
On Instagram.
and on Instagram, and then also on YouTube in probably about a week or so.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, I already done 5 sets, so I'm gonna post 1 set a day.
Is that top coat? Yes, he's using top coat right now.
Yes, top coat on the turtle shell. You can do matte if you like. It look very pretty with matte. Cause it's for turtle shell, I always do shine, and you know I prefer matte more than shine. But turtle shell I use subject. Are the glow liner in new product different from set prior? No gel now. If you already have my fairy gels, that's not new. That's the same. It's just that I have new pictures and then new description, because for some reason when I have my fairy gel, I don't advertise it as glow. I don't know why. I don't have good pictures on it neither. So that's when I decided to revamp my fairy gels.
The answer is no.
Yeah, it's the same.
Do you send tracking when you do the thing?
I think so. I think Dreamtime, not me. Dreamtime is the one that ship it. Yeah.
So all you people that
They email you the tracking.
all the people that get stuff, do they send a tracking number whenever you
Yeah.
get confirmation of being sent?
Like Linz and Tanya, do you guys get tracking number on the email?
Can you use your crystal sealer pen for these caviar beads?
Okay. You can use crystal sealer pen to protect it. You cannot use crystal sealer pen to adhere it. Like if you use crystal sealer pen to put a line on and you put bead on, it's gonna run on you because it's cell level. Remember, when it comes to adherence in the bead, you have to use clear texture gel. Let me show you.
Thank you, everyone.
You have to use this. And then you put the bead on this. And this gel will make sure that your bead, it just stay there. And then you can protect it with top coat or crystal sealer pen, all that.
And not only is it sent with tracking, it's also sent very quickly.
Yeah, we have streamlined shipping. I will proudly say that our shipping is the best in the shipping world, not just in the nails world, but in the shipping world in general. We like compete with Amazon Prime on shipping. Like it gets to UK within 3 days. I'm very proud of our shipping system.
Well, Miss Cindy doesn't want anything to sit around and linger,
Yeah.
you know.
Plus, from a shopping standpoint, when I buy something, I don't want to wait on it.
Right.
I want it now. When I check out my cart, I want it now. Hear this.
It's the world we live in. Yes.
No, I feel the same way. When I check out something, I want it immediately. I will not wait a week for it. A week is too long for me.
All right, so everybody recharge all your iPads, your watching devices, link your stuff to the TV, feed your kids, feed the kids, distract the husbands, and get ready for an all-nighter. We'll be back in about an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Do you want to give them any kind of sneak peek on what they're getting ready to have?
No.
Or do you want to let it be a surprise?
No, it's a surprise.
Surprise. All right.
No need to become a you.
Ooh, texture gel is so thick. What do I use to make such a straight line so neat?
You have to use a liner brush. You have to use 10 millimeters. And how you do it is when I work with thick builder gel elements, what I do is that I paint a thin line first. So I can have a nice line. And then I go in with, and I don't care it, I go in with more gels. And then I start building on that line to make it thicker.
Yes, we will be saving the lives.
Yes, SBS now, we will save the life. We already post this set. So today, tonight, I'm going to post this set. And then tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, the next day. And then the day after that. And the total share will probably be posted 7 days later. Okay, done.
Done and done. Can we see the beautiful, beautiful final result?
Yes. Hold on.
We're getting impatient. You're welcome. So everyone on TikTok says they truly appreciate you doing this, Tino.
Oh, yes, my pleasure. Oh, look at these.
We will be back.
Oh, look at
Both
this.
platforms.
I love Total Shell.
I really like that top.
I
love. Absolutely.
I love Total Shell. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, you were fine back there. I got it all zoomed in. And
Oh,
everything.
okay. Oh, Total Shell heaven for me. I love Total Shell in everything. Did you book your ticket to Melbourne yet? Oh,
Ever since that spider video, I don't know.
I gotta tell you this story. So when I do a promote for premiere in Ohio, I say I'm gonna be in Columbus, Ohio. There is a comment say, "You spell Melbourne, Australia wrong." I thought it's so funny.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good
I'm
one.
like, oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be back.
All right, we'll see everybody tonight.
See you tonight. I'll be gone in like an hour and a half. So, and then I'll be back on. Oh, wait. Give me WhatsApp group.
Oh, okay.
Just in case you don't have the WhatsApp group, this is a group that I go into alert you. So tonight when I'm done, I go into alert you again.
So screenshot everyone, and this is a platform that will tell you when he's doing what.
Yeah, Tino live stream. It's a free group to join. You wouldn't hear any communication except for me and Tara. Whenever I go on live, I go in to alert you, and that's it. So most of the time, this group will be silent. And then whenever you hear ping, That's me. That's me alerting you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Tino live stream. And whenever I have sales, I will post it on here too. And you know what? When I have a mystery box, I also alert in this group too.
Right.
That's how you know immediately. Cause I also post it and all that, but sometimes people missing the post. So I go on here and I say, hey you guys, mystery box gonna be on tomorrow. Right away. All right. It's time for me to get up now. Okay. Bye-bye, you guys. I will see you guys later.
See you soon.